Alright, x 17 plus x 17 is equal to 2 raised to the power of 52. Alright, what we have here is that these are like terms, so it's just 2 raised to the 17 is equals to 2. 52 x to the 17, divide this side by 2 is going to just be 51. Therefore x 17 is equals to 2 to the 51. These are the question. Yes. How do we go about here? We say find the square root of 17, the 17th root rather. Let's go about it like this first. Right, we say find the 17th root of x to the 17 is equals to the 17th root of 2 to the 51. It becomes x 17 over 17. Obviously it becomes 251 over 17, and then here we have x is equals to 51. I'm going to assume is 3, therefore x is equals to 8. Okay, we have another problem here. Looks complicated, but it's actually not complicated. We have 1 divided by 4 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 raised to the power of negative x, all divided by 2 times 64 raised to the power of x. Alright, we'll first start by breaking everything down, which is going to be 1. 2 raised to the power of 2x is equals to 2 minus x, all divided by 2 times 64 is actually 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8 times 2 is 16 times 2 is 32 times 2 is 64. 1 2 3 4 5 6 to the power 6. So it's 6x. We do a cross multiplication. We have 2 times 2 raised to the power of 6x is equals to 2 minus x times 2x. Therefore, what we have is 2 raised to the power of 6x plus 1, because this is a 1, is equals to 2x minus x. Therefore, 6x plus 1 is equals to 2x minus x. Therefore, 6x plus 1 is equals to x. Go that side. Therefore, 5x is equals to negative 1. Therefore, x is equals to 1 over 5 negative. 5 raised to the power of x plus 25 raised to the power of x, all divided by 5 raised to the power of x, is equals to 26. Is equals to 26. Solve for x. So here I see 5 raised to the power of x plus 5 raised to the power of 2x, all divided by 5 raised to the power of x, is equals to 26. You factor the 5 raised to the power of x, we have 1 plus 5 raised to the power of x, all divided by 5 raised to the power of x, is equals to 26. 5 raised to the power of x and 5 raised to the power of x cancel each other. We have 1 plus 5 raised to the power of x is equals to 26. 1 goes that side, it becomes 5 raised to the power of x is equals to 26 minus 1 is 25. X is equals to 2. Okay. We have 3 raised to the x plus 3 raised to the x plus 3 raised to the x is all equals to 1. What we have is just 3 times 3 raised to the x is equals to 1. Therefore, 3x is equals to 1 over 3. Divide both sides by 3. Therefore, 3 raised to the x is equals to 3 negative 1. Then x is equals to minus 1 is our answer. Alright, we have 3 raised to the power of square root of x plus another 3 raised to the power of square root of x, and then is equals to 6 raised to the power of square root of x. What we have is 3 raised to the power of square root of x, right, or bracket is equals to 6 raised to the square root of x. If we then say divide both sides by 3 square root of x divided by 3 square root of x, this side will be left to 2 is equals to 6 can be broken down to 2, yes, square root of x times 3 square root of x, all divided by 3 square root of x. All of this is stemming from the fact that a times b raised to the x is equals to ax times bx. Therefore, 2 is going to be equal to 2 square root of x. Mind you, this is 1. Therefore, 1 is equals to the square root of x. Therefore, x is equals to plus minus 1. Okay, we have 2 raised to the power of 35 minus 2 raised to the power of 34 is equals to x raised to the power of x. So for x, 2 raised to the power of 35 is actually 2 to the 34 times 2 to the 1, because of 2a plus b is equals to 2a to b, right? That is the phenomenon. Is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3x. No, wait, we skipped something. Minus 234 is equals to this side. Let's remove this so that we don't confuse ourselves. Continue. This is going to be 2 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by x. Alright. We factor the like terms, which is going to be 2 raised to the power of 34. In the bracket, we're going to have 2 raised to the 1 minus 1 is all equals to 2 raised to the power of 3x. Inside the bracket, we're going to be left with 1, which is going to be 2 raised to the power of 34 times 1 is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3x. We say 34, therefore, is equals to 3x. Therefore, x is equals to 34 divided by 3. Alright, we have the square root of 75 minus the square root of 27 minus the square root of 3, all raised to the power of x, is equals to 9. We start here. We say the square root of 75 is going to be the square root of 25 times 3, which is going to be 5 square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 3, right, minus the square root of 3, all raised to the x is equals to 9. These are all like terms, so it's just the same as 5 minus 3 minus 1, which is going to just be the square root of 3, all raised to the x is equals to 9. Therefore, this is the square root of 3, 1 over 3, all bracket, raised to x is equals to 9. 3x divided by 3 is equals to 3 squared. X over 3 is equals to 2. Therefore, x is equals to 6 is the answer. Alright, we have 27 raised to the power of x is equals to 3 raised to the power of 2x plus 4. Solve for x. Okay, we have 3 raised to the power of 3, all raised to the power of x is equals to 3 raised to the power of 2x plus 4. Therefore, 3 to the 3x is equals to 2x plus 4. Therefore, 3x is equals to 2x plus 4. Therefore, x is equals to 4. Here's a short problem, but rather fun. Say 7 raised to the power of n plus 7 raised to the power of 0 is equals to 50. Therefore, 7 raised to the power of n plus any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. is equals to 50. Therefore 7 raised to the power of n is equals to 50 minus 1. Therefore 7 raised to the power of n is equals to 49. 7 raised to the power of n is equals to 7 squared. Then n is equals to 2 is our answer. Alright, we have 4 raised to the power of x plus 2x is equals to 20. What we see is that this is 2 raised to the power of 2. X plus 2x is equals to 20. Therefore this becomes 2x plus 2x is equals to 20. We say let 2 to the x equals to k. Therefore the first one becomes k to the power of 2x 2 plus k is equals to 20. Therefore k 20 plus minus 20 brackets 5 4 k plus minus k is equals to 4 and k is equals to negative 5. There is nothing that this will ever make it true, so this has no solution. No solution for this side. But if k is equals to 4, k is equals to 2 to the x is equals to 4. Therefore 2 raised to the x is equals to 2 to the 2. Then x is equals to 2. That is okay. We have x raised to the power, we have 8 raised to the power of x plus 8 raised to the power of x is equals to 1. Again, as we can see here, is that 8 raised to the power of x they are like terms, so we can just say 8 raised to the power of x is equals to 1. Divide both sides by 2. 8 raised to the power of x is equals to 1 over 2. Therefore 2 raised to the power of 3 all raised to the power of x is equals to 2 raised to the power of negative 1. Therefore 2 raised to the power of 3x is equals to 2 raised to the power of negative 1. 3x is equals to negative 1. X is equals to 1 over 3. Okay, we have 10 raised to the power of x plus 10 raised to the power of x all divided by 2 times 5 raised to the power of x is equals to 8. What we see is the ones at the top are like terms, so it becomes 10 raised to the power of x all divided by 5 raised to the power of x is equals to 8. The 2 cancels the 2, we are left with 10 raised to the power of x all divided by 5 raised to the power of x is equals to 8. What we realize is that 8, what we remember is that x raised to the power of b divided by y raised to the power of b is equals to x over y all raised to the power of b, right? So from that we can see that 10 over 5 bracket x is equals to 8. Therefore these two become 2 bracket x is equals to 8. 2 raised to the power of x is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3. Therefore x is equals to 3.